Hello, good day to you, welcome. It's me, and quick story about this week. So Wednesday, I came back from holiday this last week, and this week I was out and about with my sister. We went to Swindon on Wednesday. We went to the 1st of November, and we went to see the lovely Katie Hopkins. Now, unfortunately, some people will be, it's like Marmite. You either love her or you hate her, and she does rub people up the wrong way. I know that, but I like her. She's a very open, honest person, and when my sister booked the tickets a long time ago, I think it was August that we booked these, and of course there was some doubt about whether it would go ahead. Mecca held fast, and the event was okay. On the way in, obviously it was about 6 o'clock, 6:15, something like 6:30. We were heading towards the door of Mecca, and of course there was 8 or 9 or 10 people outside banging pots and pans, horns and whistles and things like this, and shouting, and I wondered what they were, who they were, what they were doing. There was lots of police around as well, and I just really, I took my scooter through the crowd. I don't know why, but they were in the way. So I went through, obviously across the road. They were opposite the entrance to Mecca, and yeah, I thought nothing of it until Katie mentioned that they were they were there for her to protest, because of apparently her show is full of hate, and yeah, I found it quite amusing, but there was only like half a dozen or so, and they were banging their various implements like they were seals, or like they were doing the NHS thing on Thursdays, you know, barking to the moon, barking mad. Anyway, these so-called protesters soon disappeared because it started raining, and they soon left, probably going home to their mummies. Just a quick comment about the venue. The venue was accessible via a side door, stage door, with a ramp up into the actual main arena. The security people were very good. They escorted us into the venue, and my sister had arranged for reserved seats, even though it's first come, first served. Now, unfortunately, nobody listened to me, and we were actually heading for the scheduled time of 7 opening doors. And of course, we were there at 22, and it was already open. Some people apparently had been there at 6:15, and they headed obviously to the front, where I would have liked to have been. Certainly one of our party was hard of hearing and was trying to lip read from round about row 6 or 7. We had moved forward slightly from our prescribed seats at 9 or 10. I didn't like it there, it's too far away. I like to be able to see the person on stage. Even with my glasses, it was quite difficult. But we were 6 or 7, and she found it very, very difficult because we were off to one side. We wanted to be in the centre area, toward the front, because it would have been a lot better. However, all of those seats were gone. Unfortunately, they opened the doors early. I was intrigued because she did mention cerebral palsy, and I've left a comment on that. You'll see it when you see this video.
That's 700 people here in Swindon. So I'm just about to go on stage here as part of the Infectious Tour, and I wanted to say a couple of things. So this venue, the Swindon Mecca, came under pressure from the normal couple of idiots trying to get this cancelled because it's a hate rally. And so what you amazing people did was sold this place out. So there's 700 of us in tonight, and I love this noise. This is the noise of people who are just happy to be together, who are having a few drinks and a lovely time, and know that it doesn't matter what they think or what they say, because they can think whatever the hell they want, and we know we don't have to agree. So I just wanted to thank Mecca Swindon for holding firm. Thank you to all of you for buying tickets. We've got people here from Ireland, we've got people here from all over the place, and I can't wait to get on stage. But this, I really think, is how we're making change happen. Pulling these events off, showing them to be lovely and uplifting events, and everybody getting to leave feeling a little bit better. So thank you so much from me, and I look forward to seeing you guys somewhere on the road. Silly Cow tour next year is going to be bigger than ever, and you'll be able to get your tickets from katiesarms.com. Lovely Mark's working on getting those all up now. But from me to all of you, I bloody love you lot. Thank you very much.
You can see my comment on there in the video. I've left a comment about asking about what was the idea behind when she was talking about various groups. She mentioned disability, she mentioned cerebral palsy, and I just thought it was very intriguing. I wanted to know why. Just that, because there are many disabilities. I mean, you pick one, that's not really the first one that people would think of. Although they might, because obviously cerebral palsy is probably the most common of all disabilities. If you've got it, then you probably think you're the only one, but yeah, it is very common. I'm not sure her motive behind that. She does suffer from epilepsy, so I wasn't offended by it. And obviously, when you consider if you're going to be offended by something, then really you shouldn't be there, because she was on about every aspect of life, from Chumbawambas to the trans and gay and bisexual, and quite honestly, if anybody there was offended, then I mean there was even somebody with a Tesla. She was having a go at. So quite literally every aspect of life she was targeting. So it wasn't really discrimination in any form, because she's on a go at everybody. The show was very good. I enjoyed it. The only issue that I had personally was the seating. They had these small chairs. The guy in front of us was a little bit annoying, because he was against people's requests. He was taking up 2 chairs because it was so big. People were asked to squash up because there were people who paid, and they had nowhere to sit. So clearly he didn't really care about that. He just took up 2 chairs. But the chairs were very narrow, and they were actually taped together so you couldn't move them. And they was packed in like sardines. In fact, I think that a tin of sardines actually had more room than we did. So that sort of was disappointing. And then you had the people who would sort of elbow to elbow with you, and every movement they were like nudging you, and you're thinking, well, come on. And then of course they had the break and the mass exodus of people going to the bar, up and down, blah blah blah. So I didn't bother with that. But luckily, I had somewhere to park the scooter, fairly near to where I was sitting. I took my walking stick as well, but the staff were very very good. And on the way out, they opened up the door, and there was a ramp down to the door. If you do get a chance to go and see her, then do it, because it is worth it. And contrary to what people think about her, she's not a bad person. Obviously, the media and circumstances have led to this whole thing about her being a bad person, when quite literally it is just media. I'm sure if you knew her. Of course, she is very famous for getting kicked out of Australia. You remember that? Do you remember that? I remember that, because she was asked to go to Australia to do a TV programme, and at the time they had the quarantine hotels, and she didn't play ball with it because they kicked her out and banned her from returning. I hope you'll enjoy me tomorrow, Sunday, for our live stream. Last week wasn't very good, so please do come and make it better. Come and join us. We have over 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we do it to live stream to Odyssey, Facebook. In actual fact, we get nobody on Facebook, so pretty disappointing. We also go out to Odyssey, but also Insta, what's it called, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, X, and of course Twitch. So we're out on those as well. So if you're on any of those platforms, please do come and join us. There's opportunity to phone in, chat, and ask questions. So the show will go on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Come and join me. Right, that's it. Have a good day. It's not very good today. It's overcast, raining. It's been raining for the last 2 days. I have to wait in for bloody Amazon. Pain in the ass they are. They delivered a hard drive because I've obviously put my video files on there. They tried to deliver it on Thursday, but I don't know why. They tried to go to the back door, and I wasn't anywhere near it. And by the time I got a key for the door, they'd actually left and put on their failed delivery. I'm thinking, I was there. Why the hell did you not go to the front door like normal people do? Right. Have a good day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye for now.